So hello everyone, welcome to my next race video. Is from last week in the Kilda Cycling Club Crit race in A grade. So super fun, super fast race, as it usually is in A grade, because all the best riders in Melbourne are there. So it's always going to be like a super tough race, and there's going to be a lot of riders. Everyone's going to be wanting to win, because who doesn't want to win a crit race? So it's going to be, it's not really that dangerous, but it's just a whole lot of fun. As you can probably see on your screen, I've added in some overlay from my Garmin, which I had to get recently, the 520 from Bike. That is anyway. So you can see heart rates on the bottom left. Got my cadence there. Distance. So that's how far we're into the race. Don't pay too much attention to it because it may be out by a few kilometers. The power is also there as well. It's an average of 3 seconds, so it's not instantaneous. So it's it might be a little bit slow. It was very hard to sync it up. Next time I'll definitely have to start the ride, start a new ride, and then speed is there as well. So super, super quick. So what you've seen here is that I've been able to leapfrog, got myself to the front, realized that it's really hard on the front. It's not that windy, but it just feels a lot harder like in the front than it does like sitting in the wheels. And I've just realized I've bitten off a lot more than I could chew. You sort of bite into that cookie because cookies are awesome, and you realize, oh, how am I going to chew this down? So I went back in the field again and thought I could rest up and give another shot with 3 laps to go. So I'm following Michael, teammate of another artisan rider, and he's a really nice wheel to follow because he just took me straight to the front. And again, I thought, let's just do it. Let's just roll the dice and see where I can end up. See if I can maybe get in the breakaway and get the W. Of course, we can see how that works out. Generally, this race, of course, as you can see, a lot of attacks, a lot of people trying to get away solo, which is always a very fun way to run a race. It's not for everyone, but if you don't really have much of a sprint, then a breakaway is a really fun option to do. And it was played as being, well, there weren't really a whole lot of teams. I mean, there were a few riders from a few different teams, like Anchor Point Southwest, they had a few riders. But they weren't really like controlling the front like you used to see in the Tour de France, because it's really hard to do that with only a few riders. And this grade was almost capped out, so there's a lot of riders who really wanted to get to that break, and without the right combination, it would just be chased down almost immediately anyway. So it's really difficult to be able to get there. And moving the front is pretty difficult, especially if you don't want to fully send it. Then you maybe not might be able to get up there. It's kind of tough. You have to be able to, move and dodge and weave through riders, maybe, take a few wheels, cut a few people off. That's not the right way to do it, but, it's hard not to. If you want to be able to do it safely and without having to put your nose in front, you're going to be doing some, not very nice things. Ideally, you're going to be really nice, and it's hard. And we all respect each other. We all know that if you're going to cut someone off, get ready, because you're going to get cut off eventually. So don't take anything hard. Moving up is tough. The goal for me in this race was to eventually be able to get at the front and see if I can hold a position near the front. Right now I'm happy. I was sitting in like the first top 10, 15. I was going, this feels good. Don't move the front. And of course someone attacks and I'm like, this wind is hard. So I'll see if I can let a few riders get in front of me, and I let go of the wheel. And if you're going to let go of the wheel, be prepared that someone is going to take it. If there's a gap, someone's going to take it. And I learned that the hard way. It's best not to, leave a few bike lengths. You can't really leave like 1 or 2. You're going to lose a lot of places, which I did there. So I wasn't really happy that I lost that many places. I was hoping to maybe get one person in and you could chase like that breakaway down and I could get an easy cruise through. But we can't all get what we want, can we? And you know, winning in A grade is tough since I haven't actually won a St Kilda Crit. Yeah, it's hard to believe. I haven't actually won one yet. I've just came second and third loads of times. Like I got into A grade because I wanted to get away on the first lap in B grade and relap the field. That's not like a really good way to, you know, learn how to do a bunch kick, win a bunch kick at the end of a crit. You know, it's a tactic. It's the way to win, and that's the way I like to win. Going in breakaways, finding that move and be able to, you know, stay off the front. I think it's a lot easier than trying to win a bunch kick for me. Anyway, you know, it's personally, and I've just realised that in the race right now, I've dropped so many wheels. I wasn't really able to hold it. I sort of freaked out when I was, you know, getting that close. It's tough. You know, I haven't really fully regained all my confidence after I had a stack because I was a Hubbard. Yeah, I do admit I do Hubbard things. I don't do them in the A grade crit though. But yeah, I've realised how far back I am. It's almost 3 laps, really close to 3 laps to go. You just saw the sign. It's 3 laps to go, and I've just got no idea how I can ever get up to the front. It'll be so tough for me to get up there. Everyone wants to move up the front. It was fun though, super fun. Really good.
It's been great. We got Dan from KOM Advice here. Fantastic down here. Had about 50, 55, 60 girls across all day, so it was good. Good turnout. You happy with the day?
Yeah, it's great. It was actually interesting racing. A grade had 6 girls break away. A few girls tried to get on, broke up 2 girls, 3 laps to go, broke away, came back together. It was great racing. Peter Mullins,
who is out in B grade right now.
I saw
before giving the boys a hard time. Yeah. So
excellent.
Tough competitor.
Yeah, she touched Matilda Reynolds. She touched her out on the line, so it was a little Sarah Gigante got in third. It was pretty good podium.
Great today.
I commentated down at Ride Dalesford yesterday, so I'll come and do a few laps and commentate.
Oh, come on,
mate. I'm better at commentating than racing. Oh, and school. Oh, look at that. That's brotherly love. Brotherly love. I heard TJ got around last week, so I thought it must be easy.
Oh, hey guys.
I'm watching. I'm surviving, and I'm going to bomb around the back in C grade. So yeah. Happy days.
I think it's all going to be another fast race for A grade. So.
Big field of about 40 odd, I reckon, and 40k an hour average. It was pretty good to be back racing amongst that big group, yeah, I was pretty happy with it. You know, wasn't nervous, which is a good thing. Chopping and changing here and there, just got to get the race legs back, and it won't be too long, I reckon, and then I'll be around here somewhere, hopefully.
Excellent.
Good, yeah, it's quite surprising. I think some of the women are intimidated by the men's race, but my power for the women's race is always so much higher than the men's, so I use the women's race as a race, and then I go and use the men's race as a bit of motor pace and a good little sprint at the finish. Between Sarah, Matilda and I, we tried to be quite aggressive. It took us a pretty long time to get a split. It wasn't until we had the intermediate preem that we sort of got a formation of 6 of us. And we worked really well until a couple of laps to go and Matilda attacked again. And I thought that was good. I like to see aggression in a race. And it ended up coming down to a really, really long drag sprint. And I just got it on the throw on the line.
It was a little bit windy at moments. There was a breakaway for a while, which kept things sort of strung out, and yeah, so it was a pretty fast race.
Yeah, a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah, it's always good to have a couple of teammates in the pack with you, and I think this is the 3rd B grade first we've had in a row, so which is good.
Yeah,
excellent.
I think probably won't do the Wednesday nights or something, but yeah.
3 laps. Neutral. First lap is neutral. Away you go, please.
Showtime, Ed. Look, Ed, I'm winning. I'm winning.
For once you're at the front, Lee.
Ed, I'm winning.
at the end. 3 laps to go, he'll be up the front.
That's all right. I think TJ's just one wheel in front of him.
Ah, it's all right. He's taking him up.
Go, Tim! Hey!
Oh my God! Yeah, I'll put this right now. Come on!
Yeah, what? See you on a road bike.
Comes again. Connor's going to get 2 weeks in a row. Fourth, I saw that. What happened?
Just a hard week at work.
Hard week at work. Yeah, but you had fun?
Yeah, it's really great. Great for fitness and good for fun and nice and exciting.
Cool. Thanks, Rico.
Yeah, it's kind of weird, isn't it? Like, won't be here for a third one, I don't think. I'm away for a bit of racing, but yeah, bizarre. Just opened up at the end there. It's good. Just round the back, like I think people were getting tired at that point, like 50 minutes in, and stayed out there for a bit, and I was lucky to have Geordie Villani come across and just really honest work out there, and I think, yeah, he held on for a podium and got the win around the corner for myself. I've actually got the club team time trial next week for Brunswick, and then after that I'm into Tasmania for some NRS stuff. Where did TJ go?
He actually moved to the front on stage. He was chasing you.
No, that was good. That was good fun. It was a very fast, very consistent race. So happy to just sort of roll around and have a bit of fun.
About the race today.
Pretty hard, very hard. I was literally last wheel for about 25 minutes praying for the end. And then I kept looking down at the clock. I was like, come on, come on, come on, 3 to go. And then I had to launch off the front, but no good. How good's Conor? 2 weeks in a row.
2 weeks in a row,
what
yeah.
an absolute champion.
And he's off to Tasmania, so he can't make it 3.
Oh.
But what about Lee? Stayed out there the whole race.
And hit the front too. Hit the front. Had to crack off the front. All those K's in the league from Ride Dalesford. That'll keep you honest. So good racing.
Thank you for watching All About the Bike. Tune in every Monday to see more videos from different cycling stories from all across Melbourne, from the Dandenongs to the North Hills to Beach Road. Click here for our latest videos, here for more videos, click here to subscribe, and you can follow me on Strava, Instagram and Facebook.